All right, all right, all right, all right. This is Absolute Tarot in the House with CaraSeen, your reader for you. Okay, today, something a little different here. This is going to be for singles only, but couples can watch this too. Polly can watch this as well. Probably has some things that'll come out here too, but this is more of a singles based. This is going to be kind of like what is coming next in your love life. We're going to indulge the thoughts, feelings, desires, and fears that you have of what's coming next in your love life. Maybe who's coming in, what's coming in, what journeys you got to go through. Maybe it's something you've already gone through. We'll shake that in there too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps support the free content channel. Helps keep me going, lets me know that you're out there. I'd love to see that. And one of my favorite things that I love to have is please comment where you're from, what country you're from. I love seeing where everyone is from. It's really, really cool, and I love the community growing. With that said, I chose some objects here for a reason today. I went through my collection, and I noticed I'm single too, and I've been waiting a long time. I've been waiting. So I feel some of you sisters out there and some of you brothers out there. I've been waiting too, my friends, and I've gone through my own journeys, and I'm ready, but I'm waiting. So with that wait, I found petrified things. So what we have here is kind of matching all the colors, but we have petrified shark teeth. I got this from Drumheller, Alberta, from the Royal Tyrrell Dinosaur Museum. This is ammonite. This is a piece that's also from Alberta, Canada. It's only found in actually Alberta and Madagascar. And you can see there's just some beautiful reds and oranges and magentas and a touch of greens in there. Now this one was also found, this was actually found right by my house. This is petrified wood. I found this down by the river by my house, and I've polished it myself. So this is also Alberta found. And this is from a huntress friend of mine. She is a huntress here in the Rocky Mountains on the western Alberta. And this is a black bear's claw that she gave me. So I want to honor her for that. So we might find the feisty sharkness of you, maybe the water creature of you, maybe a little petrified, you've been waiting a long time, the petrified wood. Maybe there's the huntress, the warrior in you, and you could use that. So pile number 1, shark teeth, pile number 2, ammonite, pile number 3, petrified wood, and pile number 4, we have the black bear claw. Now, my friends, ponder on this, douse on it. Pause this, grab your pendulum, spin off on it, and see which one you best dig on, meditate on it, whichever you dig on. Timestamps are down below. All right, pile number 1. This one's for you. The shark teeth, cutting through the BS, hey? All right. We'll go through the oracle cards here in just a bit. The overall theme for what's coming next in your love life. We're going to indulge in the thoughts, feelings, desires, and fears again. The overall theme for the message that you have received, this beautiful artwork here, is time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Wasn't that the theme I said in the beginning? Let's find out. We want things coming to us. We're all done waiting. Fears. The 2 of coins here. I have desires here with the 8 of coins. Feelings here of the 4 of swords. And wheel of fortune for thoughts here. It's a great start. 2 of coins rocking in here is about a lot of choices here. This is feeling, weighing out many options here. This is about the fears. It's like sometimes weighing too many options, missing out. You may be fearing, some people, like there's an online dating that could be serial dating, just date. And worrying they're going to miss the one, and here they're, might be missing out too much. There's a lot of balancing coming on here. Let's hear up a little look-see. Let's find out why. 2 choices you may have. 2 of coins also represent 2 choices coming in here. You may have 2 people. You could be dealing with 2 suitors or 2 people that like you as well. Bit of a balancing act. Queen of Coins. Some more earth energy. You got coins, coins, and coins, and coins. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Definitely some earthbound. This is a Queen of Coins. This is gorgeous. You're a resourceful person, okay? Feel you're able to do this. This is like the Prosper card. The Prosperity card is when you see the lady with the yellow background, with the hawk on her hand, or the falcon with the yellow dress and the yellow background. This is a prosperity card. I think you're going to be fine. This is about like well, it's for material wealth and abundance, and the physical is what represents the coins. But in this case, with the fears, it's about comfort here. Okay, I don't think you have to be worried. It's what's coming, what's crossing. This is abundance of wealth. Okay, I think you may be trying too hard. There might be sometimes this may not resonate with all, but some of you sometimes. We can want so much, okay? We can need so much. Which one do you have to pick, the want or the need? You have to figure out sometimes when we're needing too much, it can become with an air of desperation. And people, even if they haven't met you yet, the energy is out there, and people that are supposed to be coming to you can be pulling back as well. We've all been there. The Ace of Swords, some more intellect coming in here. There's just new ideas here, okay? This is exactly what we need to see right here. This is creation and fortune. This is about victory, this card. This is about strength and determination, okay? This is about winning, having that honor, winning it that way. So I know you've been trying a little hard. I know you've been waiting a long time here, but things are going to be turning out really good for you. We have the success here with overcoming, with mental clarity coming in here with the Ace of Swords. That's pretty sweet. Now with the Eight of Coins rocking in here for under your desires here. Some more earth energy, some more slower moving energy, okay? This is mastering your craft. This is enjoying yourself. This is your desires is to master your own world, the things that you need to see, what you want in a relationship. This is a card where you can perfect what you need, what you want, what you desire. You can have all of that. Sometimes after a while, things become a want. You know, I've been single for coming up to 4 years now. I'd say about 3.5 of those years, except the last maybe few months, I've decided I don't want to be single anymore. But before that, I've been working on my studies and upgrading and schooling and workshops. I put a lot of work into myself and changing my career, so I didn't have time for a man. But something happened. I was on travels, on a vacation, and I was a place in the mountains, and I was looking over this cliff's edge over the water with this glacier water, and for a moment there, I felt I should have had someone's arms around me to share that moment. And I almost like turned my head, and I wanted to say it, and no one was there, and it was kind of silly. And that moment I realized I didn't need anyone. I wanted someone because I needed to share memories with. I need to have that memories. It was just like, oh, that's why people are together. It's sharing experiences. It's not just because I'm cool with being alone. I've worked a lot, and I'm a single mom with my daughter too. So sometimes after a while, we forget, we're putting so much energy into our family. We forget that things we want to have some goodies in our life, and we have to pick which one is a need or want. I'm smiling when I say this because when it changes and you have that almost an epiphany, when it changes from the need to the want, it's really cool. It's almost like, and then all of a sudden that person comes to you. It's really, really, really cool. The Eight of Coins here, shaking in here. Now remember, this was about mastering your craft, and why we were having that is because we have the Eight of Wands, double eights right here. This is a lucky number here. 8 and 8, Eight of Wands, a lot of creative, slower creative energy here. You got fast and furious with the slow as possible. Why is that? This is quick changes and new arrivals coming in here when we're dealing with that, okay? We got quick changes. We have someone new and quick coming in. If you've changed from that need to that want, they're ready. They're ready for you. It's a speed and action card. Five of Swords in reverse. What that wants to tell us here is like, it's more about intellect too. You're dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy here with the Five of Swords. This is a peace after trouble, okay? This is a fair fight. Your journey you've been on, this represents a good fair fight, and you've fought the fight, haven't you? You've done your quest. Whew. Your journey, you've gone, you haven't gone down, man. If you have, you went down kicking and screaming, and you got back up and you dust yourself off. You got pushed down again, you dust yourself off, you pick yourself up again. That's what the Five of Swords represents. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got feelings rocking in here at the Four of Swords, and this one's in reverse. There's some more sword energy, some more intellect energy, some more air energy rocking in. Now that's feeling restless, okay, with your feelings. This is sometimes the anxiety, the burnout. But this also represents you're ready to act. Yeah, I think you've changed that from that need to the want. I'm liking it. We got the King of Cups and King of Coins, sorry, in reverse. You got, all you have is Pentacles and Swords rocking in here. King of Coins here, this is no follow through sometimes. When we're feeling that with the Four of Sword energy, sometimes we have no follow through. We're having the restlessness, okay? With the burnout feeling with the King of Swords, this can lead to jealousy and no follow through. This is a very jealous person that could be dealing with, so that could be you, you know, so you got to watch for things you say and do that could be burning you in some of your relationships. We have another king crossing the King of Coins, and that's a King of Swords. We have another sword. Okay. We got air energy, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius we're dealing with. Another heavy energy is a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn with our earth energy. This is one or two things here that you're dealing with. It could be you, it could be them. But wowzers. King of Sword energy coming in. I'm glad he came over because you have that jealous person right here dealing the jealousy. Someone has either been wrecking your relationship, something maybe you've dealt with in the past. Someone has been very envious or jealous of you and took a little piece of your heart, I little think there. Kind of destroyed your trust. I see you when you're walking, so when you're with that person, you find yourself having to look down and to be able to look up. You know, that's your journey you've been on. You no longer need to be that submissive person that they try to create. You've come back up kicking and screaming. The King of Swords tells me so. Okay, this is strategic, thoughtful. This is an intentional leader, intentional person. You have come out with intent. You've come out very, very smartly. Your journey has been quite interesting. It's coming next in your love life here. Some thoughts here. Now some of the Wheel of Fortune shaking in here with the thoughts. That's really cool to see. I like it. This is good fortune. This is a turning point. Okay, this is lucky times. Now what's crossing that? Oh. Here's the Queen of Swords. Oh, this is like my favorite queen. I've got swords. Swords. Why am I shocked again? This is like my favorite queen out of this. She's like the most badassery. She's got kick-ass tattoos. She's really like slicing, dicing, mice and licing. Yeah! She's ready to kick some ass. I love her. She's on guard. This is you. This is you. Thoughts. Right? More intellect coming in here. Thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. Self-sufficient person. Total honesty. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Queen of Swords rocking in here. You are quick-witted, intelligent. Your perception never fails on things, and it's time to have some fun. Okay? Time to have some fun. We got the Knight of Coins coming in here. Maybe dealing with someone a little bit younger coming in for you. Oh. We got the King of Swords that we're shaking in and dominating that energy, but the Knight of Coins, you may be a little younger, someone coming in here. I like that. More coin energy. Of course. Nothing else for you. Wow. This is reliable. This is a patient and it's a hard-working person coming in here. It could be a fair hair. They have brown eyes. They have an essence of earth about them, right? They're an earth dweller, earth person. They're very grounding. I'm smiling. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm smiling. I love this energy. If you're not dealing with one of those three, then it's the essence of this. I cannot get over. Swords, 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 swords. Coins, 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 coins. I think, oh, we got one wand. That's it. I lied. Wow. All right. So intellect meets grounding, my friends. Intellect meets grounding. So what's coming next in your love life? Kind of discovered the thoughts and feelings and desires in the heart of the problem there. Actually, before we get into that one, let's get into our oracles here. Personal issues reaches a resolution, full moon in Cancer. This is about forgiveness and gratitude. This is results shaken in here. I love the Cancer and energy. Cancers are highly sensitive and they're very resourceful, very emotional, very sensitive people. When it comes to sensitivities, not always, yes, they are sensitive when it comes to their heart. They can cry a little, even the men. I dated Cancer. Oh, goodness. He had the biggest heart I've ever met in my life. And I think dealing with that energy, it's kind of like the protective shell on the outside and the soft underbelly on the inside. So I think with like the balance on the inside versus the outer shell on your hard back, like you've been protecting your back and your feelings for so long. You've created that hard shell on the back and yet still have that soft belly in the front. So you have to be careful. You haven't really found that balance. Sometimes again, you've been trying a little hard, but I've been finding your personal issues are reaching now a point of completion. I'd like you to step out of your comfort zone with the North Node, and it's time to do that. Maybe something you've been trying too hard is the card that we have that's overall. Maybe it's time to try something new, something a little different, maybe a new way of going about things, a new way of searching out to find love. Maybe at home a lot more. Maybe it's time to check into different workshops, meet some people through different ways, different venues. There's online dating. Can't always be a good time, but there's online dating, and that can really bring some love and stuff and different resources to coming in for you as well. Signing up to even different classes and gardening classes, anything to meet someone else. That's because anybody that you meet there is going to be also like-minded, which is super cool. You are lovable. You deserve love. That's what we pulled here for our romance angel cards. That's right. Oh, you deserve love, and her arrow is pointing right at you. Step out of your comfort zone. Past life relationship. You have known each other before, and what's coming to you is straight up. We've got two different options. Either you've known each other in this life, someone is coming back to you that you know that you've dealt with before, maybe a love, someone that maybe you've dated in the past. Now with past life relationship too, this is really, really, really cool. This could also represent straight up exactly what it is. When you guys connect, it will feel like a soulmate. You will be careful. It may not, it's going to feel like a twin flame, but it's not going to be. It is going to feel like the soulmate connection because it's actually a past life connection. And when you have a past life connection, when you come together, even if you've been a mother in one and a daughter in another, and you're man and woman in this life, you could have been two women in another life, lovers, and now you're a husband and wife in this one. You know, but when you're together, that connection, and it feels so powerful, you just become in friendship right away, in like right away. You have that that bond, that draw, that magnetic that happens right away. And when that happens, that's something to pay attention to and enjoy. I want you to keep an open mind. Here we have this again. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we have the North Node here with stepping out of your comfort zone. So maybe that's why it's time for you to do that. There might be, you know, you might have a yin and yang, a hippie with a biker, you know. You could have something different. One of you could be fully tattooed and the other one is like naked as a virgin. You know, it's just, there's something that is going to be very, very different about this person. I love it. You have the Cupid here flying. You have the girls giggling here. He is a little different. They're playful. This is interesting. I think just try, like if you are online dating, try something that, just start looking at some people that are a little bit different, that are out of your realm. I think it's time for you to step out of your realm of your comfortability. Maybe something that can start teaching you different things. If you both sign up to garden classes, I just met a new friend myself through a garden class, and I've learned more about lighting for plants in 5 minutes than I have in 5 years. So it's just like-minded interests. We got clairaudience coming in here from Archangel Ezekiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. This is awesome. We have messages coming in here. I think you have some guides. I think you have some ancestors. I think you have loved ones that are passed on that are whispering guidance in your ear as right before you fall asleep or right before you just wake up. You've been receiving some messages. So right before you wake up, just sit still just a little bit longer. And right as you're between that dream world and our reality world, see if you can wake up a little bit slower. Keep your head in the same spot on the pillow. Don't move your head. Keep it the same spot and let these dreams, try to recall your dreams from last night. Maybe some messages are coming in that way for you too. We have angel therapy. That's right. With these messages are coming in. Archangel Raphael says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Give it away to them and carry on. I just got to grab some water, pardon me. Yeah, give your burdens away to the angels. I think it's going to release a lot of that excess pent-up energy you've had on your back, and maybe that's why we've had the harder shell here. You've been very protective of yourself. Keeping that hard shell, that exterior, keep your pinchers in the front. You know, you've had to protect your back. You've had some people that have been a little bit nasty, but you know what? Time will tell, and trust will give in. We have the air guardian and we have the water guardian. I want you to shift your perception, and the other one is connect with your emotions. Again, air guardian's energy, shift your perception, keep an open mind, step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you can comment below and tell me what this is about. This is really, really beautiful, and so is this card. Oh my goodness. The air guardian spirit here is about movement and action, okay? This is about the intellect. This is sword energy as well, okay? This is more sword energy. This is more Libra, Gemini, Aquarian energy right here. Now we have the water, we have the motion, we have the water guardian here, and this is what connecting with your emotions. You may have been disconnected because of some of the burdens you were carrying on your back. Besides, you've been stabbed in the back or hurt before. I can see that, but let's flow in out of all our slow-moving ass earth energy and all our smart energy and all the brilliance of you, of the air energy about you. Now it's time to bring in some water energy. This is our only 2 water cards that we got, the whole thing. We got blue on blue. It's about forgiveness when we have a full moon. It's time to forgive yourself and forgive the people that hurt you. It's very, very, very hard to forgive people that hurt you. You don't have to forgive them to their face. Just write it out. Write a letter to them. And after you're done, you can crumple it up. Or you can do a burning ritual, what I love to do. After you write it down on a piece of paper, you say everything you have to say. You can say anything is nasty or anything you want. Get it out. And then you burn it and let it go up into the air and absorb, and thoughts and emotions are gone up into the air. Now with water, you're going to wash them away, okay? We need that emotional energy. We need that water love in there. That water guardian is going to help bring that in for you. You yourself could be a Cancer or a Scorpio or Pisces energy. And if so, that's great, because we're with the slow energy moving in here. And like I said, we have your brilliantness coming in, but you need some love. You got to bring in some love, my friend. It's time to bring in your emotions back and start to feel your heart again. And when that comes in, then we're going to be having some more goodies coming in for you. With that coming in, we're going to have someone coming to you that you absolutely deserve. Because you are absolutely lovable. You're amazing. You're an amazing soul. But just one reminder, you had been trying a little too hard. And now that we've seen this, we're going to let that energy go. We're releasing that energy now. Blow it away. Exhale it away. Keep an open mind. We're going to try something new. This is 2020. So we're going to ask yourself, what kind of different things could you do to stir the pot a bit? What could you do to step out of your comfort zone? What could you do to, maybe you've been indoors for too long. It's the winter time. Maybe it's time to step out and step beyond and go do something different. Wow, my friend. Interesting read. I had to leave you on that note. I think someone really cool is coming your way, because you're off to bound to new changes. I like this energy that's coming towards you. This could be air energy that you're dealing with. This could be sword energy that's coming your way. Take it or leave it as it is. But I just want to say thanks very much for hanging out with me today. It's been an honor and a pleasure chilling out with you, man. Thank you again. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me what country you're from, and tell me which pile that you picked. I love finding them out both. And have a great one. Thank you so much. All right, pile number 2. This one's for you. Let's rock out with the Alberta Ammonite here. Gosh, that's a really cool piece. We're going to rock in our oracle cards here in just a moment. We're going to go through our thoughts, feelings, desires, and fears here in just a sec. But we're going to indulge here in what's coming next in your love life here, okay? Now, we're going to have one message here. It's going to be an overall feeling for the read. Is give thanks for the blessings of love soon coming your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. Nice. Know that you deserve to be and all have your true heart's desire. Gorgeous. So we have your fears. We have strength. Okay. So we have the Lovers in reverse for desires. Okay. We have the 10 of coins for feelings. Okay. I like that. Okay. And we have the Knave of coins for thoughts. Interesting. You're a very interesting person. Okay. So you fear unconditional love. Why is that? You're feeling self-love. You're fearing this respect and courage for yourself here. What's our first one say is give thanks for the blessings. Come on, you have your blessings. You have your love. It is there for you. Let's find out what's crossing that there for you. Why are you feeling fear and love? Who has hurt you? And give me their name, and I'll go knock on their door. Someone has hurt you. I think this reading sounds like it's already starting off with a bit of a journey here. So let's indulge into what our little journey here has to say. Strength card. Oh, my love. I'm feeling a little bit of pain here. Got the Tower. We got chaos in reverse. Hell yeah, we do. We got this in reverse. And if you notice here, we have the King. We have the Crown here. The Crown's fallen off. Liking it. I'm liking the Tower in reverse. That means stuff is coming to an end, okay? That means chaos is starting to come to an end. This is accepting inevitable changes. This is changes happening, and they're coming, and you can't stop them. I'm liking it. The crown's falling off though. I don't like how the crown's falling to the ground. I wonder why is that. And that's because of Hierophant here. We got traditions and legacy, and that's why we have also the Ten of Coins here. This one talks about traditions here, conventional expectations, sometimes a little bit of conformity coming in here. Some of the fears could have to do with religious upbringings and cultural influence as well. And the Ten of Coins talks about legacies, and that's under your feeling. The legacy, in my card, I call this a legacy card. The Ten of Coins is about family. Okay, this is what you're going to be leaving behind. This is what your family thinks of you. This is what your impression that you're giving. This is your actions. This is your love. And that makes sense why you have here. Fearing, you may have a family, okay? You may have children around you that you don't want things to be upset with them. You know, the Lovers in reverse is painful for me to see, though. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. This is a breakup and divorce here. This is under desires. This is some bad choices and regrets here, but this is desire to be on your own. This is a desire to move onward and upward. This is an ending. But this is your desire. This is a desire of new beginnings, and an ending cannot be created without a beginning. We've got the Knight of Coins coming in here. Crossing that. That's interesting with the level. This is under desires. Okay, we got the Knight of Coins under desires. This is reliable. This is patience. This is hard work. This is desire that you're bringing in. That's excellent. Through your patience and hard work, you may have had this breakup here. Going through divorce, something, a heavy, heavy breakup relationship. But through your patience, through your extensions, through the, how would I say, your maturity, man, your methodical, that's the word I'm looking for, methodical ways. Your patient ways make up for the work that you've done, for the lack of inspiration sometimes you've been feeling here in the relationship, but that's coming in here. All right, we have the Four of Coins here, the Four of Pentacles shaking in here, straight up here. This is a desire for long-term security. This is exactly what this card represents. This is a dude holding the Four Coins in his lap, like hanging on to them with all of his might. You desire to be with someone. You desire to have that home, that family, that long-term commitment. You desire your arms around each other so tight, and you want to grow old together. I got my cat playing with his ball here. I can hear it in the background. But yeah, you absolutely desire the long term, and so should you. That's wonderful to see. Some people just want to wham bam, thank you ma'am, or just like, I don't know, we'll date till we date till whatever happens. But you want that long-term commitment. You want that relationship. Put it out there to the wind, man. Own this reading. Say, hey, I picked pile number 2. I'm owning it because that's what I'm going to get and that's what I'm going to receive. Rocking it with the Ten of Coins under the feelings. This is about inheritance, retirement. It's leaving your legacy to your family. What are you leaving behind? Are you going to be the old creepy cat lady? Are you going to be the old dog man? You know, you're going to be the guy with all the ferrets in his house smoking dope at night? Or, you know, no. You are going to be with someone. You're going to show your family, or if you have children, you're going to show your children what they should have. Actions speak louder than words. You're going to show them what they need to have, what you deserve as a parent, what you deserve as an adult. What kind of love do you deserve? Put it out there. What's rocking in and crossing that is some more King of Sword energy here. Okay. This is a thoughtful guy coming in here. This sometimes the feelings of our past of abuse. This is sometimes a feeling of past of corruption. Sometimes emotional and mental abuse can cloud some of our feelings of what we desire and what's happening here with our legacy. I don't like seeing that over the legacy card. That means you've been hurt. Again, who? Give me a number, give me a door, and whose door am I knocking on here? 3 of Swords and also reverse. Whew, I like that. I like seeing the Three of Swords in reverse, because it's like when I see this in reverse, this is the heart that you see normally with the Three of Swords. Now when it's in reverse, this is an apology. I love it. This is recovery after loss, okay? This is healing. This is hope. This is healing, 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 healing. Under the feelings, you need an apology to carry on. If you're not ever going to get an apology from that person, then I'm going to ask you to do an apology for yourself. Do an apology for yourself and writing that out. I think I was saying in the last pile, do a little burning ritual. What you can do is you write on a letter and write that apology out and send it off into the sky. And then you can go outside and just light it on fire and let it go up into the air and just send it away and let it totally dissipate and completely release out of your life. It's a really nice little way to do things. If you're going through a divorce, there's a thing called a burn-in ritual. You photocopy all your divorce papers, my friend, and you go down to a fire and you burn it one by one, and oh, it feels good. Speaking from experience. All right, we got Knave of Coins rocking in here for our thoughts. You got a lot of coin energy shaking in here. We got swords and coins, swords and coins. Knave of Coins wants to tell us sometimes there's some troubles going on here, but they're going to be there for you. This is about patience, okay? This is thoughts about patience. This is about new possibilities, new raises. I like that coming in here. This is the thoughts coming in here. And what's crossing that? Oh. What's crossing that is Six of Cups, the Six of Love, right? With the hearts right in the middle. Thank goodness we got some love coming in here, because we had a lot of intellect, a lot of earth, slow ass energy, but now we have some Six of Cups coming in here, a little bit more flowing. Things are speeding up a little bit more in the thoughts here. This is, I call, the best friend card, okay? This is gifts from the past, memories from the past. This is reunions. This is innocence. This is the little girl and the little boy sharing the cup in the village. This is what this one is. That's what I call this, the friendship card. There's someone coming into you from the past. This is a reunion coming in. This is a great feeling. I don't think you guys have had hardships in the past. Maybe you've dated in the past. Maybe you've just known each other for years, and now the time is right. Now both of you happen to be single at the same time. I love this. That's why we have blessings are soon coming your way. That makes sense now. Two of Coins crossing that. And that's shaking in about choices, right? This is weighing many options, having a good time. All right, you have options coming in. You have at least two people. You have at least two choices that you're going to be dealing with. And that's super rad. Okay, I like this. Let's see what else we got shaking in here. All right, we got first quarter moon. First quarter moon stands for challenges, but they do talk about having confidence and commitment shaken in here, and your commitment is being tested in the first quarter moon. Let's see what else we have here. Now we have a new start's coming, the new moon right on. This is about clean slate here, right here. Okay, this is potential. This is messages coming in dreams here too. A new start is coming. Like it, like it, like it. Commitment is being tested. Now, why do you think that is? Let's find out. We have a possible engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This person that is coming in is, the timing is divine. It just seems like both of you are meeting up just at the right time. What a wonderful, how wonderful. Because sometimes when we meet people, they're in a wrong space, and we keep trying and we wait for them, and it's just like, then we put our life on hold. And I think with this relationship, both of you are just rocking and ready for each other at the same time. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Don't we talk about feelings earlier? It's time to bring that out. That's really great. I love it. Great seeing that card. It's safe for you to love, okay? Open your heart and give and receive to the highest energy of all. Now this card here, she's up on her high horse. She's being protected. Not only is she coming down from the city walls, coming down from up high, coming down to the village. She's coming out of her tall castle wall. She's feeling a little safer, but there's walls right behind her. She's still having those walls of protection up around her. And that's why we got this card. Your feelings are worth exploring. Your feelings are going to be tested. Your commitment is going to be tested with this person. And you're going to have to bring in a lot of trust into your relationship, a lot of trust with yourself. If you don't trust yourself, then how the heck are you going to trust someone else? And you really got to trust them with your heart. Be very, very careful. They better be a good person with your heart and take their time with you. And that's the only thing that you need in your life. So don't say, well, I'll probably, you know, I'll deal with this person, you know, they're okay. But don't just be with someone to be with someone, okay? Be with someone because you're happy. Don't be with someone because you're lonely. Don't have someone to give yourself happiness. It's safe for you to love, my friend. And you got, it's safe again. Right when I just said safe for you to love, I pulled this card. You are safe. Archangel Michael. What you could not have gotten a higher divine angel than this one, my friend. I'm protecting you. There it is. So don't worry. I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and home. Oh, we're worried about what's happening with your legacy. You are worried about what's happening with your family. Could be children involved. I want you to know you are safe. You got that twice here. You are safe for the love right in a row, and you are safe right here. When you have Michael guarding you with his energy. Use a blue flame if you want to think about him. We have spiritual understanding here with Archangel Raziel. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. One way to help your mind clear is that either you can, you can print out different symbols and different geometric shapes and color them. Even just coloring them or get coloring books of geometric symbols can help bring to life. Printing some out and putting up as artwork or framing them. You just get some cheap frames from the local store and put them in some beautiful around your house. I can just bump up the energy in your home there too. Now our last couple cards here is we have the Protection Guardian. Oh, my love. You got the Protection Guardian. It says drop your shields. Straight up, I'm not fibbing. That's what we have here. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. We also have the Hermit, retreat and recharge. You've already done that. Oh, my love, come on. We got new things happening for you. It's safe for you to love, okay? You're going to drop those protective walls. We have a guardian spirit here looking after you. We have a couple major guardians here for you. Let's put one on each side of you, one on each shoulder. These two are major to have. We got Michael, okay, with the protective guardian right here with this angel. We have two people here looking after. Let's put them right beside, one on each side of you. That's right. Whew. Don't forget to retreat and recharge your batteries. I feel you sometimes stretching yourself a little too thin. You've been giving a lot of your energy to everyone in your family. Been giving a lot of energy in the family that way, and you forget to give to yourself too. So don't forget to recharge yourself, and there's more sacred geometry shapes in behind here. You might want to even just print one out and hold one in your hand. Cut out the little circle and meditate on it and stare into it, and let your mind just kind of wander off into the esoteric symbols too. Have some fun there, the geometric shapes. Well, kind of a ramble there for a moment, but hey, we have protection around you, we have safeness around you, we have romantic feelings, we have engagement coming up your way. What's coming up next in your life? Absolute excitement, my friend. Absolute love. Cherish these times. Okay, you have your long term that's coming in. You have your engagement that's coming in. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and that's what you desire. That's the legacy card that you pulled there. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. It's been an honor and a pleasure chilling out with you today. Throw me down a like up and a subscribe, and tell me what pile that you picked, and tell me what country you're from. I always love knowing that, what community everyone is from. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me today, and have a kick-ass day. All right, pile number 3, this one's for you. Let's have a flipsy. We have the petrified wood, because you've been waiting so long, you've been petrified. First I was afraid, no, I was petrified. Okay, I won't sing. Okay. Okay, we got the oracle cards we'll get to in just a moment. We'll have our thoughts, fears, and desires here, and feelings right here. And what's coming next in your love life? Now, overall feeling here, we have one card I pulled for everyone. Our overall feeling for the read is one word, and it says trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Ooh. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Heavy, man. All right, we got fears rocking in here with the Knave of Swords. We got Knight of Wands in reverse for desires. And we have Seven of Coins straight up with feelings. And we have the Queen of Wands, sexy bitch right here for thoughts happening here. Now, Knave of Swords. This is dealing with our fears. It's interesting. This is about prying eyes, sometimes gossiping, okay? Some fears that you've had is your ability to observe and perceive the others. Sometimes you're able to find the not so obvious and find the BS in some people. You could be empathic quite a bit. We all have a little bit of an empath in us, but there's a bigger thing. There's something in you that you're able to see through. And maybe this is why you've been single here, is because you can really cut through it. Some of your fears that you're dealing with here, the Knave of Swords here, what's crossing you here is the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, and this is about a circle of support is feeling a little bit down here. Okay, we got no support. Again, we're dealing with some gossip here. This is too much partying sometimes when this is in reverse. And this card's about gossip and prying eyes. And this is some of the fears that you have. You're having fears about people talking about you. Maybe that's what's been happening. People are too chatty Cathy when it comes to you, and that's not very cool. We need a little bit more permanence and feelings around that. We don't want to have that constant not knowing what's going to happen next, not knowing, you know, whose mouth is going on here. There's some fears are happening here. We got the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is about completion here, but in reverse, this is from family troubles. There's some broken times. Sometimes this could be a broken relationship, all right? Broken marriage. This is feeling a little empty nest. This is some of our fears about getting into a relationship and then losing that again. This is what this is all about. It's about getting into that relationship and then getting our heart broken again. And boy, have we all been through that at one point in time. And it's hard to take that leap of faith constantly. And then constantly we're getting our heart broken. Constantly we're seconds. Constantly, you know, it's just like, that's a fear of mine. Like every time you get into a relationship, you know, you just get harder and harder every time your heart gets a little harder, but you want to keep that open. But that's a huge fear. Now some of the desires we have coming in here, we have the Knight of Wands here in reverse. And this is a little chaotic here. This is impulsivity. Okay, this desires here. We got to watch what's crossing that is the Four of Swords. Wow, what? In reverse. This anxiety. Oh, this is feeling a little burnt out here. Desires. This is getting ready to act. Your desires is to move on. Your desire to no longer be single. Okay, you're tired of the stagnant. You're tired of being at the bottom, the low of the burnout of it. You're tired of all the crap that comes with it. The Seven of Wands just confirms that. This is weak boundaries, okay? This is stalling out and quitting. And these are in your desires, so this is super strange. Let's find out why one more time here. We got the Knight of Swords. We got a lot of reversals here. We got a lot of heavy heart feeling. The Knight of Swords here is in reverse. Wow. Someone has been a really violent person. There's been a lot of deliberate cruelty that someone has really hurt. It's desires to not have this happen to you. One of your biggest desires not to be hurt again. I fear there may not resonate with everyone. General reading. Don't want to interrupt feelings. I'm stepping on boundaries here, but I feel there's been a lot of abuse in the past. There's been someone who's been quite violent, and you desire to have absolute just love and light in your life now. You're done with that. You're done with the excessiveness of their behavior. You desire to no longer have that anymore, but it's still weighing very heavy. It's almost like a desire to be punished. It's like you've been going through it so much in your life that you almost expect it to happen next. It's like you're creating, you're accidentally manifesting this in your life. But you got Queen of Wands energy under thoughts, and I like to see that, and we're going to get into that. That shows me some, that shows me some power energy here. That shows me some feistiness coming up and getting rid of the permanence here, okay? You've been dealing with this long enough. There's a reason why you picked petrified wood. It's time to move on, okay? You can use these now for grounding, this tree for grounding, but you can no longer use it to stop time. The Seven of Coins is your feelings right here, and that is about patience and hard work, okay? This is about waiting. This would be the dude that has a little the shovel, and he's waiting with the plants, and he's got all the coins. He's been waiting and putting in time. This is your feelings that you've been waiting. Oh, that's probably why we got the petrified wood. Yes, indeed. That you've been waiting a lot. You've planted your seeds. You've worked hard. You've gone through your peyote journey. You've gone through your quest. You know, you've gone through hell and back. And you are ready. Your desires are sometimes manifesting the wrong thing, but the Seven of Coins tells me, heck yeah. Patience and hard work. Things are going to be a little bit delayed here. So that's the feelings you have. You always think it's always going to be last. I feel like it's not for me. Or it's like pulling up to the grocery store and like, there's never a parking spot for me. Did you know what? I pull up to the grocery store and anytime I'm like, oh, there's my parking spot. And it's always the second stall in from the front. There's my parking spot waiting for me. And every single time I pull up the grocery store, it's there. My daughter laughs every time, and now she's 13 years old, and now she's just used to it. There's your parking stall, Mom. Oh, there it is. Thanks. Yeah, manifest that up. What's crossing that is a Five of Wands. Whew, glad to see some passionate energy coming back into your life here. Five of Wands shaken up in reverse. Now, this one's about harmony and success. This is about problems that are resolved when this one's in reverse. Yes. This is about some creative energy shaken in here. This is under your feelings. Liking it. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse here. Sometimes we're feeling a little let down and we're feeling depressed, okay? Sometimes we're feeling a little disappointed. I need you to pull your socks back up. Put your big girl panties back on. Big boy briefs back on. You got this. It's time to turn this cup this way and collect the love. You got this. We don't need the water falling out, okay? We don't need it. We need to catch all the love that you deserve. I don't want you feeling like you're let down anymore, okay? We don't need that to happen anymore. We need to have abundance here. We need to have change. You're preventing yourself from achieving the happiness that you desire. If I could name the reading, it would be just that. You're preventing yourself from the happiness that you desire. That explains here in the desires why you're getting that. The Queen of Wands shaken in here for our thought process, for our thoughts. Okay, let's get intellectual. We have passion and creativity. We're rocking in with that Aries, Leo, and Saggy energy, okay? With that cup energy, you're going to take on that Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, and you're going to rock out with your heart out. That's right. We got Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands, this is thoughts. She represents a feisty person who's got high confidence, high assurance, passionate, creative, intense, explosive. Use that energy. Where is that energy? Did you have it before? Bring it on back. You have it now, use it. Use it. What's crossing that is a 10 of Wands in reverse here. That's craziness. That's completion though. That's taking a break. Finally saying no. This is about freedom, baby. And that makes sense. This is about lightening up the situation. And if you were going through divorce or a heavy relationship right here, this card is about freedom. If you just didn't hear Mel Gibson screaming freedom like in Braveheart just then, you're hearing it right now. That's the roar I expect to hear from your heart right now is freedom. You're on to new beginnings, man. I love it. On to new beginnings. 5 of Cups here, collecting some love. This is moving on, moving upwards. I like this. This is about some loss and regret, okay? This is feeling abandoned or unloved, but I want to tell you, this is your, I know this is your thoughts. This would be the guy that has the 3 spilt cups in front of him, the 2 behind him, the bridge in behind. You cross that bridge, okay? You still have a backup team. You got 2 cups here open here in front of you. You still got your backup team, and I know you're feeling that loss and regret, and that could be from that last relationship you're in that's holding you back. That last relationship you're in was a doozy. I'm telling you that. It was an absolute doozy, and it really kicked the crap out of your heart. Kicked the crap out of your soul. But once you accept this current situation, it's going to automatically transform for you. This is a time for healing, okay? We got a time for healing. I can't even say more. This is fantastic. This is healing, soothing, and surrender. This is about a waning moon, okay? This is the waning period. Surrender yourself. Accept the current situation. Acceptance, surrender. There's a lot of messages. Adjustments are required. We got the 3rd quarter moon. This is a reevaluate yourself, okay? It's time to balance. And this is a card represents trust. And what did we get right here? Trust. Trust yourself. Trust your heart. I need you to just try it. Just try one more time for me. I see the branches here just clinging in the night sky and reaching out just a touch, just a little bit over top of the moon. Just reaching out. You want that love. You just, one more touch, one more reach. Extend your branches, extend your love just a little bit more. Extend your reach just a little bit more for me. One more time. Someone good coming for you. I know that because you're a good person. This is new love here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is new love coming in. This is a soldier saying hi as the peasant girl goes by. Hey, hey, you may know them. Someone you may see every day. We got healing family issues. Your love life begins as you forgive your parents. There might be some deep, heated, emotional. Your parents may not have been the best role models for you growing up, and that may have stunted your emotional and your relationship growth. They may have not been the best example for you for what you need in your life, but you are going to show and show your legacy and show your family by your actions, okay? You're going to show them by your actions what should be expected. It's like how a father would hold the door open for his wife, and it'll show the son what to do for his date and his girlfriend. You know, the things that mom will do for her husband, and that's what she's teaching her daughter. It's just the way of the world. And you may not have had that growing up. Forgiving and learning. If you release and heal the past, you experience more in your love and your present moments. Oh, well, willikers. Well, those two are a kick right in the horse's teeth right there. There it is. There's our tsunami. There's our wake-up call. There's hitting a wall hardcore and healing family issues. Release and heal the past. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. That's some big steps you have to go through, and that's going to help you to come what's coming next in your love life. We have overcoming difficulties as well. Archangel Jamil said the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Fantastic. And that comes with new love coming in. It can't be any more clear. New love. Because you've overcome those difficulties. And the worst is behind you. I'm loving seeing that. We got compassion here. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. It's time for forgiveness for yourself as well as forgiving other people. Now our last two cards is Summer. Bask in the joy of light. And we have the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Ooh. Okay, let's start off with Summer, bask in the joy of light, and we have compassion here together, and we have a lot of light for filling. We have the light coming out here, and we have the bee energy coming in here. The bee's a very hard worker, and you've worked on yourself quite a bit. The bee does the impossible. They have these little wings that should not even be carrying their body, and yet you are able to do the impossible as well. You're able to carry your body with those little wings that you have and enjoy and bask in the fruit of your creations, right? The light is shining from you, from the divine. You have worked very hard for this. With the Mirror Guardian, you're taking time to reflect. Like this is about ice energy, water energy, and for the mirror, this is about reflecting in yourself and seeing a lot of what you're not liking is what maybe some things you're not liking in others is what you have been or what you are. And now that you've gone through changes, you've taken the steps to correct this. You've gone through your transformation. Your transformation has been acceptance. Your transformation has been through guided potential, okay? Your acceptance has come through many, many challenges. But you've committed to yourself and you've forgiven yourself. And this energy is bringing in a lot of light, okay, and a lot of yellow energy coming in. The yellow chakra energy is your solar. Sometimes we can hold a lot of our energies there too and have upsets, but you've taken that time to reflect and you've taken that time to move on. And the person that's coming to you, I believe they've done the same. Because we are looking for someone that is similar to ourselves. And with you two together, you can reflect on each other. And it's going to be really cool to see. You can have a lot of similarities coming in with this new love. And it's because both of you have done work on yourselves. And I think coming together is going to create this really cool healing. This person that's coming to you is, you're not there to help and heal. And it's not going to be one-sided. It's just coming together as a connection and understanding. You possibly have been through the same with your family, and you possibly both desire the same things, and that's what is drawing you together. I see a lot of compassion, a lot of love here. This new person has absolutely stirred something in your soul. Like this seems like a soul journey with this person. This is wonderful. Well, thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. It was an absolute pleasure hanging out with you, and this person that's coming for you and coming to you, sorry, is a blessing, and so are you, and they are very excited to meet you. Well, thank you very much again, and have a kick-ass day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me what pile that you chose, and tell me what country that you're from. I always like hearing where everyone's from. Throw me down a like and subscribe. Have a kick-ass day. Bye. All right, pile number 4. Let's have a look some more. Let's check this out. Now we have the Oracle cards here. We're going to be rocking in here in just a moment. Now these ones going to be our thoughts, feelings, desires, and fears. And we're going to indulge here in what's coming into, what's next in your love life. So we have an overall feeling here. I'm going to pull one card here. Now this one here is one message, and it's going to be the overall feeling here of the reading, the pace of the reading. Let's say we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Bam! And this one's my favorite artwork out of all the cards of these ones. This one's my favorite. Love it. Now there's a reason why you chose the bear claw. Some people may be pissed off with this one and whatever, they didn't choose it. They don't have to. But I believe there's a reason why you chose it. Now, this came from a female hunter, okay, a huntress here in Rocky Mountain, Alberta. And she is, it's funny, she is one hell of a lady. So taking on the spirit of this woman here, She's all, her energies, she's transformed. She's been through heck and back, and I think rocking in the energy with a gift from this person into this reading makes absolutely sense. And having the spirit of a warrior is what I'm feeling from you. Huge, huge what I'm getting from this. I get goosebumps just thinking about the spirit of the warrior with this one. Now we have the Two of Cups here for fears. We have the Ace of Coins in reverse for desires. We have the Knave of Wands for feelings, and under thoughts we have Temperance. So we have some Sagittarius energy here, the Temperance underneath some thoughts, but we got the Two of Cups shaken in here, and this is fears, okay? This is romantic love, partnership, proposal. This is your fear of commitment. This is your fear of marriage. This is a fear of long term. Let's find out why, shall we? Oh, my love. I feel it was a pile number 2. I was ready to like go knock on someone's door and say, hey, you hurt my love there. You hurt my friend. Fear of commitment can be one of the hardest challenges too, because that means our heart is broke, our trust is down. Sometimes our energies can be down. Our fear of being hurt is a major thing, is our fear of commitment. Hurting those before we get hurt. Break up with them before we get broken up with first, you know. Now what's crossing that here is a Magician in reverse. That's interesting. Magician, you have all alchemy at your disposal here, but this is scattered energy. This is wasted resources. Sometimes you're living up to your full potential, okay? You're not fulfilling that full cup. Some of the fears are rocketing with that. Now the magician, sometimes this could be about a avoidance as well when this is in reverse. This is about weakness of your willpower. This is about right on top of the not ability to commit. It makes sense. Having that your energy has been low and drained down. Indeed. And why is that? Because we have the Knight of Coins on top of that. And what he wants to tell us here is about someone who has been very patient. You are a reliable person. You have worked very hard on yourself and in your transformation, but you still have a lot of self-doubt, and that's some of your fears, you know, a lot of self-doubt, the fear of commitment there. Oh. Yet things in your normal life is quite static, quite reliable. You have the comings and goings. When it comes to your heart, things seem to be in a little upheaval. And it seems to be where you've had a lot of your focus recently too. And our desires with the Ace of Coins here in reverse is interesting. And that one's our earth energy, our pentacle energy here, you know, dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, rocket in here. There's some physical energy, some grounding energy here. This is stressing out though. This is about going into self-doubt. This is almost like going into it's like going into debt when dealing with your mind. Like the things that you're worrying about is causing some of these issues and some of these desires that are coming into. We got the Star in reverse. It's about depression and arrogance sometimes. Okay, this is about feeling ignored. This is some of our desires. Come on now. And what's crossing that here? We should have a little bit more love, but we got the High Priestess. You're not following your intuition. You're not following your true heart's desire. If things are a little upheaval for you, we need to find out why. With the High Priestess in reverse, this is clouded insight. This is your intuition is just straight up blocked. You're not using that moon energy. You're not using the pillars of power right now. You're not using that star inside that I see. You know, you're pouring just the water out. You're not even, it's not even an abundance. It's just releasing. Someone could be taking a lot of your energy and clouding your judgment, clouding what your true desires could be. Let's go into a little bit more into that. We got Judgment shaking in here straight up. I'm glad to see something straight up because everything's been here in reverse here on this here line of desires. The full Judgment we have here. Now, it's about kind of like a final decision. It's about you're hitting a wall, a wake-up call. This card is about clarity when it comes to your desires. And that's great to see. Out of everything that you're clouded, your judgment, things that are blocking you, let's just cheat a little. Let's just ignore that. We're not supposed to ignore things, but we're going to ignore those cards because I'm happy I like Judgment here. This is win-win. Okay? I like it. This is Gabriel trumpeting her horn. This is a final decision. This is a wake-up call. This is this new love coming to you is your life purpose. Come on, have some fun. Liking seeing that. We got the Knave of Wands here under feelings. What the Knave of Wands, this hot little guy wants to tell us here is about a new creative idea, this new project coming in here. It's about loyalty and faith. This is the feelings that you need to invoke into your new relationship. You're very resourceful and loyal, and you expect the same, and you should demand it. You should have that respect. Your intentions are honorable when you go about your life in your relationships, and you're very honorable when you're dealing with your friendships as well. And this is about demanding what you shall deserve, and why not? You deserve that respect and loyalty and love because you give it. So you treat people the way you expect to be treated. And that's your feelings on this situation. That's what you should have. We got the Tower in reverse came. We got chaotic times are over. Loving that. Absolutely loving seeing that in reverse. And I'll tell you why. It's because we have, it's kind of a disasters averted, okay? We got, sometimes it also represents a little fear of change. But we also have the chaotic times are done. You avoided situations here. You've matured, okay? You're transforming. You're making smarter choices when it comes to dating and relationships. You're seeing the red flags sooner now. You're not making excuses for them. You know, and we all can be guilty of that. Of, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, it's just they've had a hard day at work, so they were a little bit more pissy with me. You know, like, no, you don't deserve to be treated that way. Set some boundaries, my warrior, my huntress. That's right. What's crossing that here is the Three of Coins in reverse, and that's interesting. Sometimes this is about no team or no support. You've done a lot of this on your own. And your feelings that you've felt that some relationships have been really one-sided. You know, you really haven't had that team effort. There's been a lot of kind of bullshit and sloppy work in some relationships that they haven't really cared to put in their full potential when it's come to you. Now what's crossing that is the Devil here, and at any time you can walk away from those vices, and you have. That's super rad to see, okay? I'm liking that. That's a really nice way to finish that off, is that you're not going to take any bullshit. You're going to walk away from any of those restrictions that you have many times. Notice at any point in time, see how the rope around their neck isn't very tight? Yeah, you can slip that off anytime. So you can choose to stay where you are, or you can choose to walk away and walk up. Love it. Now with the Temperance card, we're taking things in moderation. We're being very thoughtful when we're coming to that. Dealing with some strong Sagittarius energy right here. Definitely. This is about balance, okay? It's about patience. It's about self-control. And this is our thoughts. This is about harmony. There's choices, both paths that you can take. This represents two different directions you can take, and both directions are actually a great choice. There isn't like a 50-50 chance of failure. This card represents goals, aspirations. Both choices from the star to the flower that you can choose are going to be good. So whatever you choose to go with is going to be a good one. What's rocking that with your thoughts and your feelings is the Four of Coins here. Interesting. This is a desire for long-term security, and that's your thoughts on this. You want a long relationship. You want commitment. You want that long-term love. You want someone to grow old with. Don't we all? And shouldn't we deserve that? No one wants to be the creepy cat lady or the dog man, right? This is something we got to throw on together. We got the... Actually, I'm a creepy cat lady. Yeah, I got 3 cats. Anything 3 cats and more, you're the old cat lady. Shit. Yeah, I broke my own rule. These things happen. I got a dog, though. I got a dog, too, so that should amount for something. We got the 7 of Swords shaking in here. And that's crossing now. We got the 7 of Swords, and that's talking about sometimes we're running away from a situation, but you've done that now, and you've transformed. This is what you're going to do. Love conquers and transforms all things. You've been running away from, I think, your own heart for a while because you don't like to have gossip, the prying eyes, the bullshit that's coming in here. You know, I think we can do this. I think with these lovers here, I think we're fearing some of our commitment issues. Remember with this one here, and we got the 7 of Swords shaking in here. Fear of commitment issues and running away. Your thoughts are still on that. And why is that? You want the whole world in your hands, baby. Oh, that makes sense. Completing. Goals lesson. It's about completion. It's about success and assurance. It's about earning your rewards and a final completion of the situation at hand. Happy to see that. Really, really, really happy to see that out of everything you've been through and all the hard work you've been through and about running away. Trying to sneak away from things. That you're still the warrior inside and you're going to be getting through. The outcome is pretty positive. You're very close to achieving your goal. Straight up and gibbous moon. That's really cool. This is about tweaking and honing and adjusting, man. And you have been. You've been adjusting and reevaluating and honing your skills and honing your heart. You're very close to achieving this new love that's coming to you right now. We got balance, spirituality, and practicality rocking out with the full moon in Pisces. This is results right here, my friend. This is all about results. Look at those colors with those moons. Oh, that's some healing greens homing on right there. Love and sealing that. You're very close. This person has a very cool balance about them. They have a way that can help balance you out. You know, help nudge the very little bit there and tweak those skills together. I think you guys are quite a bit alike here. We got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Could be past life, but I'm feeling this life. Maybe you just let go of someone and there's someone else around the corner. I feel you just got out of a heavy doodly relationship here, and this one person has been patiently waiting. They've seen what you've gone through, but I don't think they've made themselves known, but they will be very, very, very soon. Wow. You could have had some indifferences with each other, but both of you have matured. I'm assuming they have matured, but I know you have matured. That was an assumption on my part, not an intuitive guess, but I feel that you guys are ready for each other. You have definitely matured and made the right decisions when you need to be, and that's really rad. You gotta make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. I love this card, and I'll explain it this way every single time. Look at this cute little guy. She's brought him a little picnic, a little lunch here. She's brought him some apples. He was so happy that he leapt across the table. She didn't even get time to even turn and hug him. He just gushes her and loves her and gives her a big hug and kiss. That's just pure, innocent, awesome gratification. That's you making the effort, and this person was going to be coming to you now. You've made the effort within yourself, and you're going to make the effort for them. And it's the little things that count, the little things that it's going to transform your love and transform your heart. By you giving more than you have before. You may not have given as much as I'm asking you to today, but stepping out of your comfort zone is really going to help you have some fun with that. And letting go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's the vibration I was feeling. I think you've been analyzing and going through your head so much. But you are very close to achieving your goal, okay? Just let things fold at their own time and pace naturally, and things will come to you. You're making the effort, okay? If you make the effort of just doing the little things, then trying to control everything else that's coming to you or everything else in your relationship, it's going to just like, I feel like I was holding my breath there for a while. Yeah, definitely control issues. Time to release that a little bit, my friend. We have leadership here. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And that's what's going to happen more when you release some of those control issues. When you're really, really good leader, you're going to delegate more. You're going to let someone come into your life and be a part of your life, okay? Not always telling people what to do and how to do it and where to go, but delegating and letting people in, letting people share, letting people care. And it's time for you to do that. And it's, again, it's about loving, conquering, transforming, lovingly guiding others. I love it. The reconciliation card and the leadership card is talking to me quite a bit together too. That's Archangel Gabriel also coming in. I think you pulled Gabriel before, but that's Gabriel here again with her horn trumpeting some interesting news for you. We have the moon cycles. Interesting. I don't pull this one very often. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifest and capitalize on these energies. Oh, use the cycles. The new moon is for a clean slate and potential. Waxing is about couraging and moving forward. First quarter moon is about challenges, confidence, man, committing to something. Gibbous moon is tweak honing. Full moon, forgiveness, gratitude, man. Even about results. The disascending moon, relax, accept. The third quarter moon, reevaluate. Waning moon is healing, soothing, surrender. Each moon has a different cycle. Each moon has a different way of going about things and helping you fluctuate and express your energies and also empower your energies, right? Go outside, throw all your stones and crystals underneath the full moon and recharge them. People know about that. You can do that with yourself. Have a picnic in the dark with your loved one underneath the stars and moon. That's hot. All right, and the last two cards we have rocking in here is Peacekeeper, letting go of the need to be right. Letting go of control issues. The other one is Stargazer, let your sights higher. And weren't we just talking about having a, oh my God, we were just talking about having a picnic underneath the stars, underneath the full moon. I used to live up north in Yellowknife in Northwest Territories in Canada when I was a child. You can watch the Northern Lights sing and dance around. You can actually hear them sing. It's so pure there, and there's no lights, and there's not really much civilization up there, so you really have a chance to see it all. But I really feel you are that stargazer, setting your sights higher on what you deserve, okay? This is not just about checking out the stars at night. This is about setting your tempo higher, setting what you deserve, okay? What you need. You're a very loyal and honest and respectful person. Why can't you have the same? And better. And better than that. So why can't you have? Set your sights so high that you think you don't deserve it, and that's a person that is going to come to you. Please. Peacekeeper, letting go of the need to be right. Letting go of control issues. Sometimes you don't have to have a little hand in your destiny so far. Sometimes just let destiny guide you, and you are divinely guided. You have Gabriel here, and you have Haniel watching out for you. These archangels here have a wonderful energy for you. Well, I just want to say thank you very much for hanging out with me today. It's been an honor and pleasure hanging out with you. It's been a wonderful read. You have someone very, very, very cool coming to you. And you are going to do very, very well. And you're very close to achieving your goal. It sounds like they're right around the corner for you. And that's all I have for what's coming next in your love life. Don't forget to throw me down a like and subscribe. Let me know what pile that you chose and what country or province that you're from. I love hearing where everyone's from. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and have a kick-ass day.